Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the disgruntled heathen, with a few words for Christian fundamentalists and fundamentalists in general. Let's open the field. Why pick on only the Christians? I'm a history geek, so I know from the pages of history it teaches us that every time the religion wants to control the people, they offer them a reward, heaven. It's paradise. It's paradise. You just have to do what we say. You see what we see. We see the works of God. Lightning, fire, trees growing, animals, complexity of life. Don't you see God clearly? And the other half is, of course, if you don't do what we say, you're going to hell. Which I think Detroit is really becoming on Earth. But that's another video. It's this ability to try to make people see what the religion wants us to see, which is their power. It's once you do what they want you to do, they have control. If you think as they want you to think, examining things become troublesome, awkward. How awkward was it when people finally realized, hey, there's no such thing as fucking magic. Hey, the lightning is caused by weather conditions, not by God. And this distrust, this unease grows and grows and grows until people finally realize, hey, the people who are telling us what to do don't know shit. And they don't. Their mind is no greater, no lesser than anyone else's. They just have a playbook to go by and control people with. For every earnest and loving and caring religious pastor or imam, there's 10 that are out to fuck you any way possible. And every time they tell you to look and see God's plan and this obvious path to happiness, if you just surrendered your will, everything would be okay. You have to surrender your will to your religious representative because he is on earth to lead you to heaven. The book says so. I don't care which book you're talking about. That's what they always imply. But that's not enough nowadays. I rejoice living in this age because now people are, it's like Kafka, or what other people would understand, that scene in Star Trek when Picard is captured by the Cardassians and he's tortured. The only thing he has to do to end the torture is say that there are 5 lights when there's 4. We're coming to the point where we know there's no lights, there's no God, there's no heaven. It's all a manipulation. And we don't want it anymore. Atheism can grow in Islamic countries. It's not going to be stopped here. Oh, it is so precious and funny. The level of denial that the Christians in this country is attaining. Oh, if there was an Olympic medal offered for denial, the Christians would win it. the Christian fundamentalists, who are the only ones left that is defending Donald Trump. Oh, you might have your hand up his ass and thinking you're going to use him as a meat puppet to get what you want. But he's walking you off a cliff while that's happening. Because nothing controls Donald Trump. Not even Donald fucking Trump. It is hilarious to watch that go on. So the only thing I can suggest to the fundamentalists, whether it be in Islam or in the West, dial back the crazy. Act like the forces that are beyond your control is something you like. Because even if you don't, and the harder you try to suppress it, the harder you try to bring back the good old days where you were unquestioned and unquestionable, where your power was absolute, when no one questioned anything, that's done. That is never coming back. There is no lights. It's just a lie. And we're not believing it anymore. If you make atheist videos, feel free to advertise your channel down below. Goodbye.